Welcome! On today's video, we're going to be going food shopping and comparing prices. But before any of that, roll intro. Bonjour les poux, ça va? À table, bon appétit. Good morning from Département 16, La Charente, the northernmost tip of the southwest of France. Wet and dreary today. Sorry, the dog's distracted me doing flybys. Yeah, it's going to be like this all day. Yeah, thanks to all the comments yesterday, yeah, sharing your views on wills and the level of language that you need. And it's important that you do know the language if you're going to live in a different country. I'm hearing stories of British people that have lived here for 40 years and have not bothered to learn the language. Personally, I find that disgusting. Anyway, who wants to go shopping? Bit of food shopping. So let's do that. Right, no need for these. Do slow-mo. On y va. guessed it, been shopping, made another curry. So, one thing to consider with, so we've got the tontine clause within our house which stops forced heirship. Because we've got a blended family, how it works is, if I died first, Lisa gets obviously everything, and then when she dies, Robbie, Angel and Lisa's kids from her first relationship get their inheritance tax-free. My two, because she's bequeathed an equal share, they get hit with a 60% French tax law, French tax. And the same the other way around. If she died first and then I went, then her children, my stepchildren, get hit with the same tax. It just seems really, really unfair. Yeah, there are other workarounds that we've read, but we don't think that we're going to take them. But yeah, so yeah, I think I've made the shopping trip a bit difficult in terms of now I'm going to have to go away and research to see what the prices are in the UK, just either the same brand or something similar. And I think with Americans, I think the same exchange rate is, I think whatever the euro is to the pound, I think that's what the pound is. I think that's what the dollar is to the pound. I may be wrong, I don't know. So when you see euros, I think you can more or less see dollars anyway. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. No, don't go away. Here's the nighttime view of the Charente. There's probably about another 5 more minutes to go. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Lovely here today. It's definitely t-shirt weather. So I know it took ages to do all that editing yesterday for the food shopping. I'll not be doing it again. But what I've done is I've used Tesco, which is a similar sort of brand of shop to E.Leclerc, and so I've put the price of what it is in pounds, and then changed it to what it would be in euros at an exchange rate of 1.12, is it now? Yeah, 1.12. So yeah, hopefully you'll see. If you like your whiskies, and if you only live off whiskey and fillet beef, you've nailed it in France. But so we're going to be taking Wally down. We brought him back up last night. He wanted to come up because he was waiting. But the two girls, they didn't want to. And it seems that Belle has picked up some bad habits from Etoile, because Etoile is completely feral and we've not managed to get a head collar on apart from the first day. And that was via a lasso. And that wasn't us, that was Pascal, legend. But now Belle is not playing ball and is picking up bad habits. So Wally's desperate to get back, and so we'll do that. Hopefully he'll behave himself, because he didn't like being up there by himself last night. So we tend to use different parts of the garden to walk him, because he leaves big divots, big hoof prints in my lawn. I've still not heard anything back about the lawnmower, but it's a case of whether Lee can fit me in at the end of the day if he's finished early. But yeah, we've been watching Chateau Tales with Ali and Steve this morning. He's in Canada all by himself because Ali's away in Europe on business. And he just did a video on potentially, but he's not going to. No, he is. He's importing his motorbike because he seems to think that if you bring a vehicle over and you get through the conversion into EU standards, and as long as you don't sell it within a year, then there's no import and export tax. Now, I don't know. So if any of you guys know, or Steve, if you're watching, contact Fabian from Fab French. He'll be able to tell you one way or t'other. But if anyone else knows on the comments, then please let us know. Belle is absolutely disgusting. She rolls around in shit all day by the looks of it. And Etoile is slightly cleaner. But yeah. The bottom field is growing back nicely where we've sectioned it off. Did you want me to walk in that way? Being careful not to electrocute myself. Yeah, those horses aren't stupid, look. Nah. No, you're not coming out. You had your chance last night, didn't you? It's because he knows there's hardly any grass here. Yeah. Good morning, Unique. I know you're there. You right? It is very, very, very slippery and wet. Wasn't that Guns N' Roses? Slippery when wet. Okay. Oh, are we out? Yep. Okay, nearly tripped. Right, so that's it. I have no idea what next is because I'm planning on doing bugger all again. Do you know why? Because I'm retired. But whatever next is, let's do that. It's very wet, isn't it? Look at it. Wish I'd mown it the other day. But French Karma said no. I tell you what next was, because I've just remembered. So this was gifted to us by friends of ours, Daryl and Liz, who live in Alou. Not a toilet. It's a place. And Liz was given it from her boss, I think, because he knows that I like to do silly things like a Death Nut challenge. And he wants me to try it, but on camera. So this is the Chili Jam Man, the Podfather. So apparently it's a 10 out of 10 in terms of paint. And apparently, so it's got 3 ghost pepper pods and bird's eye chilies and ghost flake. So let's give it. It smells horrible. Apparently, I need to give it a stir. I'm only going to have the tiniest amount. I can take heat, but it's going to down the hatch.
Did you stir it?
Yeah. I'll have a rest. It doesn't say what the Scoville units are. I can feel the heat kick in. that Coke that Lisa's pushing towards me will do nothing. Apart from aggravate it. If anything, I'll need milk. I would say it's first bag Death Nut challenge, but it's just getting on and on. If I start hiccuping, yeah, then you'll know.
It's a sweet, spicy relish.
Yeah. I suppose you add that to something as opposed to just raw dogging it.
You can't say that.
Can you pass me the milk, please? Well, I've lasted. How long have I lasted? I've lasted over a minute, haven't I? But yeah, no, I need milk now.
Should I put it in the glass so you don't put your chilli lips on my milk?
Can I put him?
Is that enough?
Do you know what? I'm going to see to last to 4 minutes. And I'm going to say nothing, I'm just going to speed this up.
Is it as bad as the nut challenge?
Right. Certainly make me sweat. It's starting to go now. But right. Don't be sending me any more. Don't be sending me hot stuff. If you want to send me stuff, I don't know. Send me beer. So that's it. I'll put details of this in the description if you're really that interested. See how far you can go. But yeah, the burn's just not going. And for Colin from French Countryside Life, I'd say it's the first packet of the nuts on the death nut. Right. Hope you all had a great Wednesday. See you Friday. Laters.